Nilqakom lura fl-studios ta' 1HD, il-programm huwa Pjazza nkomplu bid-diskussjoni tagħna u kif qednilkom qabel il-break illi se nitkellmu dwar il-provvista tal-enerġija issa li qegħdin viċin li nagħmlu l-qalba storika għal gass. Jien informati li fil-Parlament li fetaħ il-lejla wara l-btajjel ta' sajf għaddej battibek ġmielu bejn l-Oppożizzjoni u l-Gvern rigward din il-qalba. Sfortunatament f'pajjiżna anki din tista' twassal għal kontroversja politika u nistennew minn ħin għal ieħor li nkunu aġġornati rigward dak li qed jiġi fil-Parlament. Però biex nibdew diskussjoni tagħna, illum palma tafu stembaħna fil-ħodu bl-aħbar illi il-tanker li se jwassal il-gass lejn il-power station daħal Malta. U daħal Malta minnu fih bdew it-testijiet min-naħa tal-Awtorità Marittimi Maltin għaliex irid ikunu żguri illi dak kollu li ntqal matul dawn l-aħħar xhur kemm ilu dan il-vapur inbena apposta għal proġett Malti ma jkollux il-perikli illi qegħdin jissemmew. Ovvjament vapuri pal dawn ilhom jeżistu snin u għal daqstant minkejja il-sistemi kollha ta' sigurtà illi huma ċertifikati fuq kwalunkwe bastiment ieħor mhux biss dak li ġorru l-gass iżda anki dawk li ġorru l-passiġġieri qed nagħmluhom biex għall-inqas nivvintaw ir-rota mill-ġdid. Però illum għandi miegħi fl-istudio lil Catherine Holpin li hija id-direttriċi kummerċjali tal-kumpanija Electrogas illi magħha se niddiskutu dak illi beda millum mill-qoddim. Catherine, welcome to the studios.
Thank you.
Probably that you're going to ask yourself, what is all this issue with regards to the startup of a gas plant? Well, you never experienced anything like that before when people talk about a gas plant so much.
No, not quite. We're always expecting a reaction. We're aware that this is quite a significant investment for Malta, and it's quite a significant project for Malta. So we were always expecting to get some press coverage, and it's a pleasure to be here this evening to talk with you about it.
So, besides the historical changeover to gas, now we're going to talk about I mean, it's significant as an investment, but in the long term, it's something which has to do with a cleaner environment.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, because we're beginning to be moving to natural gas, not only for the new CCGT, but because it can also supply the Delamora 3 plant, we're going to be changing over to a cleaner fuel. So gas is the cleanest fossil fuel possible. It's being used all over the world as state-of-the-art technology and as a very good backup for renewable energy, which everybody is moving towards these days as well. Our CCGT is going to bring high-efficiency, state-of-the-art technology to Malta, and it's going to be a cleaner power generation for Malta once we're up and running.
This morning, we had a ship sail into harbour in Birsabuja, which is a ship with a funny shape, but it's empty.
It is empty.
And cameras were there, pictures were taken, and we are seeing the pictures right now. There's taken from a drone this morning out at sea on its way into Malta. So, what is the ship's role in this project?
The ship is a floating storage unit. It's an LNG carrier vessel, which has been specifically converted for our project. We're extremely pleased. She arrived today, as expected, came in, did her initial sea trials exactly according to plan. We've been working with Transport Malta and with Bumi Armada to go through what would she be doing upon her arrival here and what tests and safety drills she'll do. She's totally empty at the moment, so completely inert. And so what we're doing over the next few days is we'll be bringing her in and out, and we'll be hooking her up to the storm mooring system and trialling things. The FSU is one of the 3 components of our power plant.
FSU means?
Floating
storage unit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So what it has, there's funny bumps. Those are 5 LNG tanks, heavily insulated. They will store 125,000 cubic meters of LNG.
Which is nothing out of this world. It's a normal cargo.
There are about 370, 400 of these sailing every day around the world.
How many?
Bigger, about 370
so,
more.
370 vapur pal dawn ibaħru madwar id-dinja kuljum.
All over the world, daily. It's a experienced industry. It's been around for many years. It's a very safe industry. These ships are built with double hulls for protection. They're extremely safe vessels. They have 24/7 safety systems operational on board. So it's an experienced, mature industry to carry LNG around. Why do we carry LNG around? For exactly the purpose we needed in Malta. We don't have gas in Malta. So LNG manages to compress the gas down into, because we're liquidizing it, it takes a fraction of the volume, so we can transport it safely and we can transport it easily.
Okay, so the process now, so the ship will eventually start to dock by the new jetty.
Yeah.
It will transfer the fuel it has within its tanks straight into the new plant, convert that into gas, and then generate power.
Yes,
Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, so ħanaddi biex nisma il-kummenti tal-inġinier Ronald Peters illi huwa Malta biex jara illi kollox ikun għaddej sew u apparti minn hekk jitkellem dwar is-sigurtà.
LNG itself is safe if it is in the pipes and in the installation, in the process systems. Engineers should design systems safe, with safety systems and high technology, state-of-the-art. We've been to the Delamara site for a safety inspection prior to this training session, and we saw that it was totally state-of-the-art, engineered by AECOM, the American engineering company. So the LNG industry, within our opinion, is a safe industry.
Mela, dak kien l-inġinier Ronald Peters li jitkellem ma' 1HD fl-Olanda fejn ġo l-belt ta' Rotterdam saru mhux biss it-testijiet konnessi mal-proġett ta' Malta, iżda anke wkoll saret taħriġ ta' diversi uffiċjali Maltin li jaħdmu f'dan l-impjant ta' Delimara, fosthom ukoll dawk tas-saħħa u sigurtà fuq il-post tax-xogħol, però jiena illum ħriġt 12 mil il barra. Bl-iskop li nara dan il-xogħol li għaddej rigward it-testjar fuq il-baħar għaliex jekk hemm il-darba l-ar każ li jista' jkun hemm, jiġifieri tempesta l-aktar qalila f'100 sena, x'jiġri? Allura, bl-iskop li it-biżat ta' uħud jkunu sodisfatti fis-sens li ma jkun hemm l-ebda każ ta' allarm jew emerġenza, l-awtoritajiet Maltin eżiġew illi l-ewwel nett il-vapur jiġi marbut bi ktajjen ma' ktajjen daqs dil-kamra jew dal-istudju bl-iskop li jibqa' mażrat ma' il-baħar. U tieni ħaġa, jekk hemm il-darba jkun hemm pereżempju teddida s-sigurtà tal-pajjiż, il-vapur jista' jinħareġ il-barra bit-tugboats mingħajr l-użu tal-magni tiegħu u jinħareġ għal dak li jista' jaħħarġ bank 12 mil il-barra. Allura jtestjaw l-speed, eċetera. Allura ħannaraw daqsxejn għax jiena iltaqajt mal-kaptan li huwa involut f'dan il-proġett li huwa il-kaptan Morgan van Gegerfeld. Nisimgħu daqsxejn.
Safety of an LNG tanker is extremely good. There has been never any accident in the 52 years they have been transporting LNG around the seas. And the myth that it would be dangerous or for the port is highly exaggerated, I would say. We are doing many tests to make sure that all the equipment are in line and converted correctly according to industry rules and the regulations we are governed by in this industry.
You are an experienced seaman. How many years have you spent on board LNG tankers?
I've spent about 20 years aboard LNG tankers.
What was your experience on board these ships?
They're the best ships we can sail on. They're the absolutely safest ship ever built. They are, the tanks are covered in several layers, and they are very, very, very good and highly technology, which is built on a template which is same for all LNG ships around the world.
Mela, kif konna ngħidu hemm barra il-Harbour Master min-naħa tal-port il-kbir u dak li sorvelja l-portijiet kollha ta' Malta jieħu ħsieb mis-saħħa u s-sigurtà madwar il-portijiet u l-vapuri l-oħrajn. Dan il-kaptan kien ukoll qed jagħmel ukoll xogħol relatat ma' s-saħħa u s-sigurtà u komplejt insaqsi lill-istess kaptan dwar issa minn issa l-qoddim u kif qed iħares din l-esperjenza, x'inhuma l-aspettattivi tiegħu rigward is-sigurtà f'dak li għandu x'jaqsam mal-vapur tiegħu?
They are extremely safe. Nothing will happen to the LNG. It's not even possible. LNG in this form we have on board here is colorless, odorless, and cannot burn in this case, as long as it's contained, and the tanks are extremely safe. They have a lifespan of 80 to 120 years, the tanks inside of the vessel. So we are far, far from the end of the days of this vessel. And especially since the conversion, everything has been checked, x-rayed and rebuilt according to the stringent rules we have in this industry to make it safe.
If it was that dangerous, would you work on board these ships?
No, I would not. Absolutely not. So, to sail on these ships is a privilege, and they are absolutely wonderful. They are clean. They don't pose a very big environmental danger, and for me, they are fantastic.
Grazie tal-ospitalità tal-Kaptan Von Gegerfeld li laqana fuq il-vapur tal-tanker tal-Gass barra ma għadva dallhom ċertu jiem issa biex ikomplu għaddejjem dawn it-testijiet minnaħa kif mitluba mill-awtoritajiet Maltin biex nikonkludi din id-diskussjoni flimkien ma' Catherine Holpin. So finally, this is one of the last phases now before you actually switch the plug on.
Absolutely. I mean, what we're doing now is checking all the contingency plans that we've put in place. And then we're working with the authorities with regards to all of our permits that are required. So we're really closing in on when we will start commissioning, and it's a very exciting phase to be in this project. I mean, Electrogas is here to deliver clean, safe energy for Malta. We're here to deliver state-of-the-art technology, and we're committed to being here and operating this plant for Malta safely for the long term. So.
Catherine, thank you and good luck for your project.
Thank you.
Ħanaraw x'inhuwa issa dan il-proġett kollu immedjatament wara sa mmorru għal pawża qasira u nkomplu b'aktar diskussjoni.
Fl-2013 imbeda l-proċess biex issir il-qalba mill-heavy fuel oil għal gass. Din il-qalba kienet tfisser l-eluq tal-impjanti antiki bħal l-impjanti tal-Marsa u ċ-ċumnija l-antika ta' Delimara u l-konverżjoni tal-impjant tal-BWSC għal gass. L-impjant tal-gass il-ġdid f'Delimara tal-Electrogas se jwassal biex tiżdied l-effiċjenza fil-ġenerazzjoni tal-elettriku tal-pajjiż, jitnaqsu l-emissjonijiet, jitnaqqas it-trab fl-arja u r-roħs fil-kontijiet tad-dawl u l-ilma ikun sostenibbli. Wara li saret konverżjoni tal-floating storage unit, il-vapur ġie adattat biex iġorr il-gass forma likwida b'ħażna ta' 125,000 metru kubu. Il-floating storage unit se jimtela madwar 6 darbit fis-sena minn carrier tal-LNG. Mill-floating storage unit, il-gass forma likwida jgħaddi minn pajpijiet apposta fil-ġetti l-imbena u li jagħti għar-regasification unit. Hawnhekk l-LNG jiġi forma ta' gass. Permezz ta' 3 turbini ta' Siemens u steam turbine jiġi ġenerat l-elettriku b'massimu ta' 215 megawatt. Saru kol xogħol biex l-impjant tal-BWSC jiġi konvertit għal gass mill-heavy fuel oil. Din hija l-katina ta' kif l-elettriku jiġi ġenerat permezz tal-LNG. Elettriku ġenerat mill-gass b'mod aktar nadif li se jibdel il-kwalità tal-arja tal-pajjiż. Pajjiżna se jkollu elettriku ġenerat b'mod aktar effiċjenti, aktar affidabbli u irħas għal kulħadd.